I'm Sabrina.
I'm Samantha.
And I'm Carmen.
And you're watching Jaquettes of all trades. Welcome to our Carnival celebration review video. You guys wanted the review and we wanted to give it, so here we go. We're outside and we're running against the sun, so these are going to be quick points. You guys go on the celebration, you guys tell us what you think. See if you agree with us, see if you don't. If you've been on it already, comment down below what you agree with and what you didn't.
Layout of the ship.
Layout of the ship.
I just saw the boat tour earlier today and I felt that it was really crowded. Honestly, it felt really crowded compared to the Venezia that we just went on. That felt way more spacious and there was way more room, so I felt it was just a little crowded. We're on the ship.
I'm talking like we got so split.
Yep.
It's a bit more crunched up because normally when you get on the cruise ship you get into the atrium. I don't know what the section we were on is called. It was deck 7, right?
We walked in on deck 7.
Right on deck 7, and I'm like, okay, is this their atrium? What is this? And it was very, very tight. Like there's no room to stand there. Like you have to move and you have to split either left or right, and left or right, and then there's a stairs right up there, so it's very quick. You got to move right out of the way. Yeah, I felt like 6,000 people. They tried to maneuver things a certain way, and it just really felt like everyone was on top of each other. Like normally we go on like the Vista class ships and the layout's just more open. Maybe it's because we weren't used to this layout.
Yeah.
It could be because it was more people.
Yeah.
We just felt like more claustrophobic on this ship than we have on any of our other ships.
I can agree. Also the celebration central area.
Oh, celebration
very
central.
Strange.
With the 3 decks. I like my shows to be more enclosed.
I was just
like
gonna say,
theater.
I like to walk into the room and have it be closed, and
I like the theater vibe more than that open space. As awesome as the shows that were there were,
they were amazing too. But it
just sucked that people could just walk right through.
Yeah,
you can hear other people talking outside on the decks,
especially if you're sitting on the higher levels. I mean, the speakers were loud enough where you would hear it, but you would get like interrupted with people walking.
Yeah, I felt like you couldn't be.
The casino wasn't too far by there either. There was bars right outside of it, and it
was a new experience for us. But for us, it was definitely a shift. But we just really didn't like it as much.
I like to walk into the place and it being closed,
like the theaters,
yeah.
The theater type. Yeah, we're more of that type.
I just want to take a second and talk about the vibe on this cruise.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
And
We've had the best time on Carnival cruises.
We make the best out of everything anyway because we are grateful for anything that God gives us, 100%. But this ship, I don't feel like there's I don't even know if it's kids riding on our door. It could be adults because the adults are so bitter and the kids are so bitter.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are on vacation. Like, I don't understand.
It's rough out here.
What is so negative about it? And I don't know if it's, people are saying it's the vibe of the ship, the feng shui of the ship. People are saying it's the heat.
But
other people are saying it's
too, because if it's so crowded, everyone's just like
feels like they're on top of each other.
Emotions are higher because you can get mad this quick and flip a switch because there's no space to breathe in the ship.
This one feels like it's been a lot of work, guys. We're not gonna lie with you. We want to show you guys the best parts of our vacation. We had a great time with our family, the colors, everything like that.
The last 2 days was fun. The white night party day, that day was so much. That felt like amazing. A regular cruise day.
Even as grateful as we were, and as many nice people as we've met on the cruise, because we did meet a lot of great people.
We've met a lot of really nice people too.
We've been very blessed to meet so many nice people on the cruise ships.
Yeah.
And this cruise ship, we've met a lot more angry people, a lot more upset people, petty people. There's been so much pettiness. There's been people writing on our door, unsubscribe. Like, I wish I could show you guys what they're writing on our doors, but we've been crossing it out with little hearts and just putting love where the hate is. And if you take the time out of your day to stop at our door and write unsubscribe, honestly, to the people who were on the ship and who did write something negative on our door, like, it did hurt us. Like, that hurts.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're just trying to do our thing and live our life, and you're like purposely gonna come over to try and ruin our day. You know, it sucks every time we come to the door and we see someone say unsubscribe. Like, but that's not on us.
No.
That's on you guys. Like, that's your personal life. If your first choice and your first instinct is to try and hurt somebody, that just shows on you.
That's a personal battle.
Yeah, and we're okay. Like, we just hope that you get through it, and we hope that you get to a point in your life where you could just choose to love somebody versus hate them right off the rip.
Oh my gosh, 100%.
We need to tell you, honestly,
how we're feeling right now, because later
when you see us
forget how we're feeling.
When you guys see us having a great time, we are having a great time. If we're not having a good time, we're gonna tell you we're not having a good time. So we're not faking anything for you guys. We're here for you guys. We're here to tell you the truth about the cruise ships, the truth about things we do in our other parts of our life. Honest reviews. We're not trying to just be like, oh, everything's great, go everywhere, it's great.
That's what people think my life is, and I'm like, no.
Something that we've noticed is that the overload of people could be weighing down on the workers because they weren't as cheery as they would be on all the other ships. Our workers on this particular ship during this week just seemed down almost, and we were trying to be as nice as we could to them, and they still kind of felt like, why are we here? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was different. It was just different than what we've had experiences on the other ships, and I think it's an overload of people and understaffed. I'm not sure if it's an understaffed thing. A lot of places are understaffed right now, so it could be that as well.
Early dinner.
Personally, we have learned that we are not an early dining type of crew. We had a lot of people on this cruise with us, and we did not like the early dining at all. We felt that we were rushed.
The early dining enough for us was so hard. It was like the sail away party, and then boom, get ready for dinner.
Yeah.
And you guys know we normally do a million things before dinner after the sail away
So that
party.
was kind of just us not getting used to it. And during the whole duration of the cruise, we could not get a grasp on it. So we personally just did not like early dining.
But the early one messed us up the whole cruise.
So it kind of
It threw off a lot of, even coming back from the
Events.
ports.
Yeah, it threw off a lot of normal things that we do. It just changed everything for us.
Yes. If you're like a night owl,
late dining is for
normally
you.
do late things, late dining's for you for sure.
Yeah. All right, the cabin.
The cabins were beautiful.
Oh,
Loved
the
it.
mirror, that mirror light, like just around like that. Plus, it was our first time on a balcony by ourselves, so we were definitely spoiled.
yep.
It
We
was
loved it.
And the counter space was so much.
so much counter space. They had
space.
shelves
Yes.
in there. They had USB ports at the. If you haven't seen our cabin tour, just go see it because the cabins were
Really, really
beautiful.
nice. Activities. There
I-
weren't many activities. I personally do the volleyball tournament. I just did it, but they didn't have it on that cruise,
They didn't have
which threw me off.
There was just a lot of things that we were like looking forward to
And they didn't have it.
that maybe we just missed on the what's happening. But I check the what's happening every morning and heart every single event that I think our family would like to do, and I wasn't hearting a lot of events. I don't know. It just seemed like there wasn't as many of the fun, normal activities as there is on our other channel. You guys
Yeah.
could see we didn't do as many events. We went to all the shows, of course, but as for events and activities, there weren't many that I can remember off the top of my head.
yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
10,
For all
like
those
what would you
things.
guys
Give the
rate
celebration.
the ship itself, your experience in the ship? And mind you, this is experience of us, being on a balcony, us having early dining. There's so many variables that can change the way that you guys experience the ship versus how we experienced it.
Yes.
Because we're normally in a stateroom. We normally don't get the balcony. We're normally late dining. We don't have to be there at a certain time,
So this
The
cruise had a lot
staff
of.
can always be different. The weather
People
can
on the
always
ship could be different, weather.
We had a lot of changes on this cruise.
The amount of people you go with can be different.
Yeah,
we
for
went with
sure.
a lot of people, and that was just intense because there were so many people.
Overwhelming at times.
Yeah,
for sure.
overwhelming.
For me, I think my celebration experience overall was maybe like a 6 out of 10. I just feel like adjusting to it, getting to it. Wasn't too familiar with Lee as a cruise director, even though I know he's like one of the best. I didn't see him much. I saw him at the sail away party, and I saw him at the Love and Marriage show, and
That was about it.
that was it. And again, I wasn't really hunting him down either because they do certain events. But even at the white party, he wasn't there. He didn't
No.
host the white hot party. It was another gentleman. So it just felt like we didn't see him as much as we see other cruise directors. For me anyway. Me personally. What about you? Out of 10.
I think it was an 8 out of 10. I had a really great time, and like early dining, that was the decision that we made because we were like, oh, let's experience that. We didn't personally like it, but that was just us, so that influenced us, but it wasn't the whole cruise ship itself. I felt that we got it for accommodating as many people as we had in our group. We really can't blame the staffing for any of that, but there was moments that we had felt a little off, I guess you could say, for dining, but for me personally. But I enjoyed the cruise.
My turn. I don't know. 5, 6, or 7. I'm in between those.
5, 6, or 7. So you're at a 6.
Yeah, 6. Because the ship, I was looking back at the boat tour. I just saw it, and it was gorgeous. But
The ship is stunning.
the ship is
Absolutely.
stunning. And
They
but
did their thing
it
on
was tight. To be honest, the early dinner was our fault, but we tried it. Now we know we don't like it, so that was a learning curve. And then the people, that was also our learning curve. The cabin was gorgeous,
Yes, love that.
and the shows that we went to were really good.
Very entertaining.
The circus was 10 out of 10.
The shows were
That
amazing.
was crazy. I've never
When
seen
you
anything
caught
like
them.
that.
But I felt like even trying to sit in that Celebration Central was hard to find seating.
Oh, very hard.
It was hard. As much as they thought there was going to be a ton of seating, I still found it hard to find a spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's something,
I wonder how many people can be held in that area.
yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
But it was really cool.
We did like the ship, but we did want to give you our honest review.
I want to go on it again.
I want to go on it again. Like, let's just do it
let's do a
again.
redo. I want to do a redo on that whole ship.
Let's do it again. Maybe that week was off because
Maybe that
I
week was just a
agree.
little off.
That
Do you guys
week
think we
was
should go
just
back
off.
on the Celebration? Should we do the Mardi Gras? I hear they're the same layout.
Ooh, yeah. The Jubilee.
Different the
maybe?
Jubilee, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, thanks for joining us on our Carnival Celebration review. We hope that you go and experience it yourself.
Go do
And
it
share with
yourself.
us.
Go
Share
do
with
it
us.
yourself. Don't take our opinion too seriously.
Nah.
This is just our experience at the time that we went. Every little thing that lined up was just for us.
Yeah.
But honestly, take it with a grain of salt. Do what you want to do. You asked for our opinions. This is our opinions. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. And don't let it discourage you if you already have a trip.
If you already have it booked, definitely go. It's still stunning.
Enjoy
and go
it.
in
It's
with
beautiful.
like
Yeah.
the best mentality you can. Like
Yeah.
just nothing but positive vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget to
That's right.
like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you guys on the next one.